Is it working? I think it is. Damn. And I want to know if it's... I want to know... I want to know if the video that I'm hearing no, it doesn't no, let's go. It worked. It worked. Like, it actually worked. I'll put this thing like this, and then we're all set up. I think we're ready. Like, I'll put something like this. Going to take this and put like, what I want to do with this is that first of all, I'm going to search for the reference that I need, and that's on Discord. I wanted to see if I could finish some kind of commission that I have for a portfolio on VGen. So I wanted to do that. And I'm searching for the reference for the character. I'm going to redo a character in a style that's kind of like an digital oil painting. Copy image. And we're going to add the character. It's this one. And we'll have this. And let's we'll have, oh, let's just make this what I wanted to do is let's put this into perspective. What I wanted to do is making this crazy. That's crazy. Missing. I'm gonna need a sign. I wanted to know if my voice sounds equalized. And I think it does. I don't know. Send me the prayer I'm missing. I'm gonna take a while. Take a while. Everything is so on fire. Free me from this world on fire. Não sei como é isso. Free me from this world I found so frail. Wanna set my soul on fire. Free me from this world, I'm tired. Free me from this world I found so frail. Yeah. So stand, wanna set my. Oh, I've been, I'm thriving, blood knives on my soul. That it's our reality, oh, my breath I've been diving, oh, pain, oh, my life. That it's our reality. Wanna set my soul on fire. Free me from this world, I'm tired. Free me from this world I found so frail. Wanna set my. Oh, I've been, I'm thriving. Blown knives on my sword. I don't know if it says that. I don't know. I don't know if I can put some music in here. And I don't even know what kind of music I can put in here. Maybe Nope. That's not it. I wanted to know if I can put something, but I don't know exactly what. Maybe I could put my headphones. No, actually, I can't. Maybe if I add this, like this, and then I put not Spotify, but this. No, that's not it. That's not it. Like, what if I? What the frig is this? Let's unload this. And let's close this, then close. Unload this. Close this. Actually close this thing too. Oof, I'm going to close. Which I'm going to close. I'm going to unload this. And I want to take this, put it here, and then put it into another another thing. Like, let's see. What if I can put this here, then put some non-copyright music for YouTube videos? I don't know. Anything that works, anything. This is an hour. This is an hour's. Like, I don't know how to. It's crazy. I don't like that's so fast. What the fuck? This is more what I'm talking about. I don't really know if not monetized by me. They're supporting our options developers and exploit. I don't really know if what? What if I can put that I don't know what. Maybe that wasn't it. Is this? X composite. Nope. How could I make this work? Because if I have I want to capture what I'm like this music. Woo! It is hard. Maybe multimedia. Cancel. No, that's not it. I don't know. I don't know. I actually don't know. Cause no, well, frig me, I'm going to put this whole thing into like I'm not going to listen to music at all. I'm just going to hear this while doing the character design. Not the design, but I'm going to paint it. I don't know. Like camera. I'm going to camera. I'm going to just close this. Yeah, that's more like it. Yeah, so yeah. I don't know what to say. I just wanted to make an English stream, just to trying to yap about anything that I can to practice my English skills. Hopefully finish this illustration, painting. I don't know how to call it. It's kind of an illustration. Yeah, it's more of an illustration than a painting itself. But I'm trying to imitate that that feeling of a paint of digital oil painting. What I'm trying to do with this is now play. I'm just going to do this, you know. I'll just put it on public, and yeah, that's it. I don't know if someone's going to join or something, but what I'm sure with about this is that I have to finish this thing up today, because I can't wait any longer to finish this. Like, dude, what are you doing? So what I'm thinking about this is the character that I want to recreate on digital oil painting style. It's weird to pronunciate digital oil painting style because it has a lot of L's. That sentence has a lot of L's. But yeah, I'm trying to recreate this character into that style, and I like this painting a lot. So I took it, I inverted the colors, I shifted the hue into a more saturated and vibrant scheme of colors, but they are there. So what I'm thinking is trying to merge this character, this color palette kind of, with textures and things that I can recreate with this program, like this brush. And what I'm thinking is my brush is kind of laggy, and I think it's because I'm doing this thing. I don't know. It's weird. Okay, so first of all, I don't know the composition that I want to do with this. I was doing this kind of head, but I don't like that for this painting, so I'm going to choose I'm just going to start over with this brush, just because it's a lot less laggy than the one that I was using. I'm going to use this red just to make this the kind of the sketch of what I'm thinking it's supposed to look in my head. I don't know if it's going to be good at the end, but we'll see. I don't know. the thing is that I wanted to recreate this character because of his, mainly because of her hair. Ooh. Her hair. It's what? I don't know how people say that sentence without her saying that her. But well, I'm thinking that I could make something with the hair that's interesting because of I don't know. I'm looking at this gradient from the purple, like from purple to this brown. That's I think that's the natural color of her hair, I suppose. I don't know, but I like that detail, so I wanted to recreate it into a more painterly style, and hopefully get that done today. That's almost all that I want to do today. And also I wanted to make it as fast as possible, because I wanted to do it as fast as possible because I have another painting to do for this same kind of stuff. So I'm thinking I can reuse this color. No, maybe this, but a lot less brighter. Yeah. I wanted to start this painting with a lot less carefulness than the last painting that I was doing, because I don't have a lot of time for this. I wanted to finish this today, and I wanted to finish another painting today as well. So I'm not going to be thinking much about how this composition will work and all, but I wanted to make it pretty, cause why not? And I like the outfit too. I love those shoes, but what I'm doing right now, it's going to be like from the waist up, maybe, I don't know, maybe like yeah. The idea for this paintings, I'm doing 3. I'm going to save this. What I'm doing is something like this. I was doing this for a friend. There's another character that I wanted to reimagine it. I wanted to reimagine it on a digital oil painting style, something like that, for my portfolio on VGen, and that's almost it. I wanted to recreate that, and here's the result, but I didn't want it to be just one example, so I'm doing this other one, and that's halfway done. I haven't finished it, and I don't really know how to finish this hand actually, because it's so difficult to see. I started this painting with a pretty loose sketch, and then I blurred everything out, then applied a filter that made this kind of brushed strokes into it, and then rescaled it into a higher resolution, and then started to add detail by hand. That's what I was doing, but because I blurred everything out in the beginning, I kind of find it hard to not lose this detail without painting over it, you know? So it's kind of, I don't know, it's hard. So because it's that one has I had a little bit of trouble with that one. I wanted to advance in this one, like make some progress in this third one and last one, hopefully, just to kind of get loose and try to finish the other one once I finish this. And the thing oh, I don't have the chat in here. Well, but the thing that I wanted to do in here, I wanted to make a stream talking in English just because I wanted to practice. I haven't, like, because English is not my native language, I wanted to practice if I can speak and try to comment my process. Why did I pronounce it like that? I wanted to see if I can comment my process, so just to practice and know if I could maybe in the future make some videos in English. I don't know. I've kind of thought that it would be cool. So I did set up the stream to have like the English language configuration or category. I don't know, but I don't know how it works actually. I just wanted to do this. So here I am, and I wanted to, I think I can take this and make it smaller. I don't know if the music is going to, actually the music isn't I had the music this whole time, but I don't think it is working actually, because I had, let me see, I think I had, yeah, I did. Okay, soy trolo. Veo, si está silenciado. ¿Ahí se escucha? A ver. A ver. A ver. No se escucha. No. I think it did. I don't know. Well. No, I don't know. I don't know why it doesn't work. No idea. Ah, now it's working. Okay, maybe it was working. I didn't know. I didn't know, but yeah. So what I was saying is that I think I can make this smaller just to fit the whole character. I wanted it to be like this kind of Renaissance painting, maybe like Baroque painting. I don't know if it's pronounced like that. Oh, that's so cool. Ooh, look at that texture. I'm gonna leave it like that. Like, that's so cool. Okay, so ooh. What I'm going to do is to do the same thing with the background, I think, and that's going to create the contrast that I'm looking for. The painting. Then I can build the shoulders. I don't really know how, but I'm going to figure it out. And the thing that I was saying is that I wanted to practice talking in English just because I think I don't know, I found cool to see if I can express the things that I'm doing right now in English. Oh, no, man, thank you. That artwork looks cool, the colors are used nice. Thank you so much. What I'm trying to do now is figure out the composition, because I didn't have planned anything for this. I had this, which it's not bad, but for the character that I was trying to do is like the character that I was trying to make is not, it's not it, simply not it. But I think it's cool. This is cool. This is a cool choice. I thought pictorial. Thank you, thank you. The thing that I was looking for right now is something like this, and I want to add a lot. I would like to add a lot more texture to this. So let's see if I can put now ooh, it changes. Okay, I had this brushes on Krita that I can use, and I love them. Like, these are like palette knives that get this heavy texture on it, and I don't know, they're so cool. I wanted to see if I can make something with this, like heavy texture. But the thing with that is that when I apply them, I lose all the texture behind them. So I was thinking of not using it not using them like as for now. I'm going to just rely on this one that has transparency, and once I have my sketch kind of figured out I wanted to start using that heavy texture just for the final details and stuff like that. Looks cool. Oh, thank you. You use Krita. Damn. I like Krita so much, dude. Like, the last program that I was using before this was Clip Studio Paint, but the thing is, it's kind of I live in Latin America, so I can't afford it, you know? So because I can't afford Clip Studio Paint, the other best option was kind of the free version of Evis Paint, I think it was. And the third option was Krita, and I found that it is a totally free program, and I fell in love with it because it has kind of all the functionalities that I was looking for an illustration program, while also having some tools that are kind of equivalent to some functions of, I think it was the EX license on Studio Paint, Clip Studio Paint, which is mainly this thing right here, the comic manager. It's so good. Evis painted. I think that's one of the. This is one of the best programs I think to like out there. You know, it's so good to have this. I do a lot of manga related stuff. Man, this music is so distracting. There it is. What I was saying is that I do a lot of comic, mainly manga stuff, related stuff, and this program is just perfect for that. I do like Clip Studio Paint, but the price is the only thing that's like it's so much. So I think I'm fine with doing like, here you can do like kind of all the same stuff that you can do in Clip Studio Paint, but you have to go through a lot more steps to get to them. That's kind of the how do you say this? I don't know, disadvantage for this program. But if you kind of know how programs work, you can get through them and just work. And this kind of brushes are like, I haven't seen these brushes on any program, not even Clip Studio Paint. I had some brushes that were heavy textured on Clip Studio Paint, but I haven't had this kind of brushes on any other program. So It took me a lot. It took me some time to learn about Krita. Yeah, it's kind of. I think Krita, the thing with Krita is that it's kind of not that intuitive, because it's like other programs, but it's not like other programs. It's kind of weird in that sense. But once you work in it for a bit, you get used to it. It's just weird to find. I think the personalization of the program, like the overview, the how you how you personalize the how is it called, the HUD. It is the most difficult part about Krita, but it's a great program after all. Display, yeah. Now I want to kind of get a grasp on how this works, because it has a lot of detail that I have to put in, and I don't really know how to put it. I'm just going to try and merge these layers together. Oh, I can't. Okay, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to paint over it. I want almost white but pinkish color, like something like this. I don't know. Now that I think about it, I think I should get those eyes open, because that eye has a pretty unique design. I should try to add that to the painting. Okay. So, let's see. Oh. Sometimes I use the new layer from Visible instead of merging. What? Sometimes I sometimes use the new layer from Visible instead of merging all. From Visible? I don't understand. From Visible. The new layer from merging all. Right click and oh, new layer from Visible. Oh, I didn't know about that. Oh. Okay, okay. You discover you discover something new every day, dude. Like, thank you. I've been using Krita like for 2 years, and I had a man. That's I could have done that a lot. Damn. Okay. That's cool. I didn't know about it. I was blown out. Like, history. Ooh. Okay. Thank you, man. I'm gonna keep painting on this and then. Like a year. I think I've been using this for like 2 years, but I don't really know how like how long. What you do for Krita shortcuts? I haven't watched. I think I should have done that, but I haven't watched a single tutorial, like actual tutorial on YouTube for using it. I've used a lot of programs on the past. Like, I started doing digital illustrations on Photoshop. Then I passed on to what was it called? Paint Tool Sai. I don't know how to pronounce that. Photoshop, Paint Tool Sai, and then I used. I think then I used Clip Studio Paint, and then I used. I don't know which one was it. I think I have tried every program. So when I went and tried to learn Krita, it was I didn't watch any tutorials just because it's kind of similar of any other program, but it's kind of not. So I knew enough just to start painting and stuff, but man, like this, I didn't know that it was possible. Maybe in Photoshop you can do the same thing, but I didn't use it in any other program, so I didn't know about that. But that's great to know. That's great. Now that I think about it, where are you from? Like, you're the only one watching this, but I'm curious to know that I'm from Latin America. I'm I'm from Latin America, and I'm more specifically from Chile. But I'm wondering, like, India. Oh, damn! Really? Man, I started this stream, like this exact stream, just I just wanted to practice, like I was saying, I wanted to practice talking in English, like trying to express myself in English, but I didn't knew anyone would join. Not even a single person, so it's crazy. Oh, I think I... Oh, I missed... Okay. I thought that like circle part was kind of part of this bow. I don't know if it's called bow or that tie kind of. That's not a tie, but it isn't. It isn't. So I have to. Okay. Well, have no one like I did 2 live before. Really? Color. Ah, color. Yeah, that's the name. There's so many words that it always happens to me that that feeling that when you kind of know what word you want to say, but you can't find it in your head. Like I've heard the word color before, but sometimes I get my mind it's crazy. It's like what's happening now. I was thinking that it's crazy that when English or any language is not your native language and you try to speak in that language, it's kind of you're making the words as you go. You're making the sentence word by word as you go. It's weird. Yeah, for real. Sometimes I think in another language, but I forget the word in another. Yeah, it's crazy. Or when you try to figure out the name of a word that you know from your native language, you know that you know it, but you can't find it in your head, and then the first thing that comes into your mind is that same word, but in your second language. It's weird. I don't know how to make this, because it's kind of it's so tiny in there, and I don't know if this is a button or it's like the nut on the collar. No, now that I think about it, the collar isn't like this part. What is this part called? Like, it's not a collar, is it? Like, I can't draw on it, but this kind of little thing that, I don't know. It's like this one's Raven. Yeah, Raven. Yeah. That's a word. But I don't know how to make this ribbon, cause it's so tiny. Maybe I can make it like some, I don't know, a little lace in her. I don't know if it's called lace too. Find reference. Yeah, I should do that, actually. Maybe. Okay. Because, oh, there we go. I found one. Yeah, okay. Okay, I think I can do this. I think I can do this. But I'll have to do the I should do the shirt before. Now that I see it, it's not. I was thinking this was white, but it isn't. It's like kind of pink. It's weird because the skin is greenish or something. So, and compared to the skin, that's like almost zombie-like. That pink looks white. I don't know. Yeah, it has, but they like it has some greenish tones, but I think this is this whole hand is green. I know that's part of the style too, because the other character that I was trying to do, who is a character from the same person that gave this one to me, it had the kind of the same tone of skin tone, but I still find it kind of odd. I haven't seen a style that modified the skin of their characters into a greenish tone. I've seen a lot of oh, I got distracted. Yeah, probably the style. Color theory, yeah. Actually, I could add that to the painting. Maybe I could take a green. This is too green, but I could use the hue and then change the opacity just a bit. At least just for the first layers. Something like that. Oh, wrong button. Okay. And then now I can go for the highlights. Is that a seam? Yeah. Maybe I could use like that hand. Maybe I could do that hand just like in the reference. I could put the hand like, I don't know, here? Something like that. Maybe, I don't know. It may work. I don't know if it throws the silhouette off. it kind of does, actually. I don't know. I'm gonna try, if not, I'm going to just erase it. Oh, what did I do? What changed this? Another thing that I didn't know I could do. I don't know what I did. I think I clicked on this by accident. Okay. A lot about Krita, for real. I think the thing that it's more complicated for me, at least, about Krita, or the thing that I didn't figure it out until very recently, it was this kind of the process in which you can create manga panels, or I don't know how is it pronounced, manga, or comic panels. Like, I think that's the most complicated thing that I have ever done on Krita, because the way that masks or clipping layers work on Krita is not like in other programs. It kind of has its unique settings for it. I found the brushes in Krita though, but I don't know about framing. Grouping. Yeah, it's the fact that you have to and clips. That's the thing that I was saying about Clip Studio Paint, is that just because it well, I'm trying to figure out how to say this. Because of the fact that Clip Studio Paint is made for manga artists or comic artists and things like that, it's so easy just to make comics in it. That's like obvious, but the amount of things that they do for the experience of the user while making comics is, I didn't know how advanced it was until I switch it to Krita. Depends. Yeah, it depends a lot. And on Krita, you have to do all the things that Clip Studio does automatically. You have to do it manually. So it's so hard. The fact that you have to create a vector layer just to create a shape of a rectangle, then go to the layer properties to make that panel have a border, then recreate that on the other page too, align that with the guides that you have. It's so weird. And in Clue Studio, you have just to press a button and there, the program just does it automatically. So it's weird. I found I would like to do a tutorial on YouTube to. I found kind of an easier way to make comics on Krita. At least from what I've seen on a lot of tutorials on I watched the only tutorials that I saw in Krita was it's difficult to say this. The only tutorials that I watched about Krita were tutorials in which people explained how to make comics on Krita. And most of the comics were like, you have to do, first you'll need a nuclear bomb, and then you'll have to make this incredibly difficult thing to kind of get something that's just crap. So it's you have to go through a lot of tutorials just to figure out how Krita works, and I think it's just a big waste of time, actually. So I was thinking that I could do a tutorial that goes like straight to the point and how to make it on maybe not the ideal way, but what I've found it's the fastest way to create them. Because as for now, Krita doesn't have good tools to make comics. From the last update, they added this thing that you can use for separating panels on a page, but like that's the only thing. So the actual way that you can create comic panels, and especially personalized comic panels, not the ones that you get as in their default template. I forgot what I was saying, but yeah, I think I would like to make a tutorial on that. Oh, okay. I think I'm getting distracted just because I'm talking too much instead of painting. So I'll try to paint a little bit faster and not comment as much. I want to finish like the sketch. So I'll get to that in a second. Okay. Let's focus. Let's focus. I think it could work. I'm gonna try and define the eyes a little bit more. Now that I see, I could use a lot of green on her eyes. Maybe like this radioactive green. It would be fun. Yes. It looks like a creepypasta. That's okay. Okay. I draw entities sometimes. It looks so odd. Okay. Maybe if I add the white in there, in her eyes, it's better. Maybe not. It looks like skin. It's okay. My profile picture is one I drew yesterday. I don't know how to see your profile picture. Oh, now I do. Ooh. Did you do that like with the symmetry tool? Because it's so symmetric, you know? Is it the same one that you have in your banner of your channel? Yeah, an Eva's paint. Ah. You have a lot of videos of speed paint. Okay. Oh. I think I can add green in her eye without making it look radioactive. I'm gonna try and do that. Maybe if I add some purple as a shadow, it won't look too bad. Yeah, that looks cool actually. Okay. Once I discovered how to record on Krita, I just post the speed paints. I haven't done the thing of posting speed paints, but just because I haven't figured out how to not make a file that weighs too much. Last time I tried and I tried to do that once, and the I don't know if it's because of my configurations on the recorder, but it creates this there it is, the Krita recorder file or how do you say this? It's not yeah, file and where it stores every single photogram of the speed paint that you want to make. And once I finish this, I'm going to save this. Once I finish this one, the file that it was in my file explorer weighed around 32 gigabytes. I don't know how it went that far. I genuinely don't know, Like, I had the same configuration, and once I exported it into the final speed paint, obviously I deleted all those files, but I can't do it. I don't have that much space. And I didn't even recorded the whole process for this painting, so I don't know how it went that far. I don't know how to configure this, because the resolution wasn't even that high. I don't know. Maybe I should. I did had the capture interval in 1 second, and maybe I should have gone higher with that number. I don't know. But I didn't want a speed paint that lasted 2 seconds. So now the face looks so wrong right now. It looks so. Built in there? I don't know. Oh, there it is. There it is. Let's go. I don't know what happened. I don't know what just happened, but okay. It's probably the mic. Yeah, the thing is, my mic it's so bad. Like, it has a lot of noise. I have like 30 filters on OBS right now, just for not blowing your ears out because of the noise that my mic has. And I don't know why it does that, because earlier this day it happened to me on a recording where I recorded like, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes, and 12 of those 30 minutes were totally without audio. So I don't know what. Underrated art. Thank you. I'm trying to do a painting of this character that's well, I'm doing this because of I want to add that to my VGen portfolio, so I'm doing this. And I was struggling with the face because it looked just so uncanny. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and tint all of this with the airbrush, and then use some darker tones, maybe more saturated, and then apply it with this to kind of make out that eye shape is so unique. I like that those eyelashes are going to be difficult to make in this painting, because I wanted to be somewhat realistic, but in a stylized way, and those eyelashes are going to be my worst enemy, I think. It's kinda late for me. How long does it take to finish these masterpieces? Tired eyes. This, I don't know how long it take. I did the last painting on about like a whole day. If you count all the hours, maybe a whole day. It was pretty textured, heavily textured. So I used a lot of time on just on the texture itself. But I don't want to use 24 hours in this one, because the last one the last one was so much time consuming. So I wanted to be a little bit more loose with this one. Now that I see it, the head is so little. I'm going to... The hair, it's like so big compared to the head. I'm going to fix it. Maybe like that, I don't know. But now the whole head, it's too big. Okay. Those are the problems. I don't know, just a little bit, and then we'll take this. Whoop, 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 whoop. Then we hide it. Yeah, I like that. One brush or multiple? Right now I'm just using this one. I don't know, it's one of the default brushes on Krita. I don't know where it is actually, but it is I think it is this one. Whoop. Isn't it? No, I think it's not. Ah, this one, dry bristles. I'm using that just because it has transparency. It has, I put this kind of canvas texture in it, but I'm using it mainly because of the transparency in it, and later I'm going to switch to this ones, which are like the best ones. Cause look at that texture, dude. I'm not using them right now just because I want to build up those transparencies just to have that whole texture going on the background and the character and things. And then I'm going to add, like, I'm working like if I'm doing like it's in the title, digital oil painting. Like I'm trying to first go for transparencies and then build up the texture and the amount of paint, kind of. I should try canvas textures on Krita. Haven't really tried it yet. I added the default. Krita has the default has some canvas textures, which are, I think they're pretty good actually. One brush is enough for you? I think it is. One of the main brushes that I use, and this one I didn't, but one of the main brushes that I use usually is like just a lasso tool, or maybe like that, and color the whole thing out, and then I'm switching colors and doing like that, just hard shapes and colors, and you can like go and create the shapes, and then you can go and blend the colors and add effects and things like that. But it's more like using the right values and things like that. It's not that much about the brushes. Now that I think about it, ooh, I think I need to use this ones. yeah, I'm going to use this ones. I'm going to start early using them, but because I want to build up texture on the face. And then the thing that brushes that helps with good brushes is that you can get to the end result faster, but it's not going to get you to the end result. It's just going to make it go faster. Like, it's going to accelerate the process a lot. Because if I wanted to do the same textures with just a lasso tool, it would be crazy. Like, I've done that before in some paintings, but it takes just too much time, and I love the process, but not that much. Like, I don't want to spend a whole month on a painting because I have done that in the past, and it's not that pretty. This Krita window looks different too. Lasso fill is user friendly as sometimes lasso and blend. Blend is like top tier. What's the fastest paint you did draw? The fastest painting, I don't know. Like, I've done fast paintings, like, and like as a study, like, or like an exercise. I've done like 10 minutes for, but when you're copying, I've done that like while copying references. So when you're copying references, it's a lot easier to go fast because you don't have to think about composition, color theory. Like, you're just looking, copying, looking, copying, looking, copying, and so on and so on. I did just lasso tool before, but the thing with I like to, it's just a mental thing for me, but I don't like to use that many references for making my paintings. Like, as for now, I'm only looked. For this one, I have only looked at a reference for this type of ribbons in the clothing. But I don't like to watch. No, I don't like to see reference, a lot of reference for my paintings. Not because they are not useful; they are hugely useful. But my goal with painting is, and it's just a personal goal, is trying to get the ability to recreate what's on my mind without the need of using reference all the time. Because when I started to get into painting and drawing, I used a lot of reference just for trying to memorize all the like lighting, like vehicles, anatomy, and things like that. I used a lot, and what I figured out is that you don't need to use reference that much if you can remember that reference for a long period of time. So if you try to remember, like, how does a face look like when it's lit in this particular way, if you can remember that and get that ingrained into your mind, you can create that same lighting without looking at the actual reference. Just because you have that same reference, you have that in your mind. Understandable. I still suck at anatomy. I forced myself into learning anatomy. I'm not that well trained, obviously, but I forced myself because I had this character in a manga series that I was working. That has no skin. Like, it doesn't. The whole goal of the character was trying to appear like a kind of a demon. Survived anatomy. the whole thing the whole thing that I was thinking about that character is that I wanted to make it like a demon-like character, and what I thought a demon would look like if was like, I don't want them to have skin at all. So all the tiny muscles that are behind our skin were exposed. And I didn't know about anatomy at all at that time. So I wanted to make this character for the manga, but I didn't know anatomy, so I kind of forced myself into drawing that character and trying to see a lot of references from Pinterest, from Sketchfab, for looking how the muscles moved in 3D and things like that. And I ended up learning, like, just in a year, a lot of anatomy, more than when I went to university and study anatomy. In more of a academic way, I don't know. It was frustrating sometimes, but reminds me of Titans. Yeah, it was like the character is totally like the Titans on Attack on Titan. But I just draw it with a single eye. It's like a how is that monster with a single eye in his face called? Cycloid? I don't know if it's if it's called like that. Cyclops. Yeah. It is like that. It's just a normal human body, but with a giant eye in its face and with a huge eyelid that was also exposed. Like, the whole eyelid was just the musculature of the eyelid and things like that. So that character, when I ended up learning how to draw it, was the most fun to draw, just because it's like I want to say create a puzzle. It's not that word. Create, no, it's when you take the pieces of the puzzle and put them together. Oh, I don't know what word it is. But yeah. It was kind of, every time I drew him, it was kind of a puzzle, just getting the pieces all together, and when you finish, you're like, damn, that looks cool. Like concept, yeah. Oh. We want to shift this a little, something like that. It's late for me. I'ma go. See ya. Thank you for passing by, dude. And thank you for telling me the thing, the merge from visible. That's the coolest tip. I totally didn't know about that. And I have to speed up this thing because I think it's taking a lot more time than it should have. Okay. I want to make this hair, now that I see it, it's a lot more curly than what I have in here. And now that I see it, are those bangs? I didn't know it. I didn't see that. Okay, it's going to have some changes. It's a lot more curvier. It reminds me of a character from Persona, I think. I haven't played Persona, but I think there's a character like this. I don't know. It looks so weird right now. The mouth is like too curvy. I don't know. What? This will be... Now that I think about it, I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this today, just because of how hard it is to make this face, dude. It looks so off. You gotta trust the process, dude. You gotta trust the process. Okay, so I don't know which eye I like more. I think I like that eye better than this eye. This eye feels like more energetic vibe. It has a more energetic vibe, but the character is not like that. It has some, like, I don't know if that's makeup or if it is like just like if she's just tired or something. Just gonna erase that, kind of. We're gonna go in. We're gonna go all in with this brushes. Okay. So first of all, I don't like this mouth. So we're gonna fix that. kind of. Well, maybe that's it. I don't know. I gotta rub this off. No, not off. That's on. No, up. Up. I gotta rub this up fast. Cause we don't have a lot of time. Because I want to eat. I haven't. I thought that I was going to do the stream late at night or something like that. I didn't think I was going to start it this early, so I didn't eat. But I started the stream. I was trying to see if everything worked. Then I pushed the public button, and here we are. Like, I could have said like, yeah, it works, and then go and have some lunch or something, but I didn't. I want to use this screen to make this part. And I know it's not that green, but now that I see it, it's blue. They are blue. Okay, they're going to I'm gonna let them be green, because I think that's a sick combination of colors. I like magenta so much. Seeing it, how it vibrates with green, looks, I don't know. It looks like it looks like the palette that cyberpunk zombie would have. I think that's the kind of the vibe that I'm getting with this. And the skin tone of the character is pretty zombie-like, so I don't know. I think it works. Now I'm getting trouble. I'm getting trouble with setting the highlights, cause the skin tone is so bright. Maybe I should like tone it down a little bit. Maybe with more saturation. Maybe I could add some red, like a lot, in here, and treat it like as if it was traditional painting. You should, in a traditional painting, you should add like a red, and then you go with a little bit of white with a little bit of red, maybe a pink color, and then you add that on top of that. On top of the red, you mix it, and then you spread it. Then you get like transition. into those like more reddish cheeks. Maybe I should be more careful with my strokes too, cause I'm just going all over it. Okay. Now I want to fix that eye cause it's not good. First of all, let's lighten this thing up. And let's work from a distance, cause if not, I'm going to get lost on the details, which there are none, which they are not existent. Yeah, something like that. Should put this a little bit more. I should drag this more into the purple values, then shift that value down to make this shadow, blend it with the other colors, shift it a little bit more, and then you have your shadow color. And maybe now it is a bit strong, but it's okay. This will be like the penumbra of the shadow, so it's going to be the darkest part of the main shadow on the face. Now I can add, like, shift this up, add the transition, and maybe shift the hue to a more reddish color and shift the value more. And then we'll have the whole transition. Now it doesn't feel that dark. It just feels like skin, you know? Although it still looks like kind of off. It's those eyes, dude. I'm gonna fix it. I think it is, the problem with this is the eyelids, no, the eyelashes are a bit too low. Like, I know they have to be low for this painting, but not that low. And I want to add the saturation of those lower eyelids. Maybe a little bit higher. Yeah, that's it. Oh, what a song! But that's going to have copyright. I don't know if all the music, maybe all the music that I have been listening to had copyright. I didn't know about it. I don't know. But okay, yeah. I don't know how to find music that doesn't have copyright. Like, it's pretty difficult. But because every video on YouTube about that topic. Tells you like, no, if you want to make videos, you have to go to this website that has this subscription fee to make to have their music licensed for you. And yeah, I know that's the legal way of doing it, but man, I'm sure that there is some good music out there that's totally free, and you don't have to pay a subscription fee to hear it. I don't know. I don't know if music on SoundCloud works like that, because I know there's a lot of people that post on it, but I don't know if all of the works on SoundCloud are like kind of free, and I don't even know if they are free in the first place. It's so off. I didn't. Okay. Now it's now it's worse. Okay. I wanna. What? That's not it. It's kind of because of this thing. It's tilted, and it's a little bit higher than the other one. I think it's like that. Kind of. I didn't know I was going to be able to talk with someone in English that well. It wasn't. I wasn't able to communicate that well, but I mean, we talked, so I think this is see, I can't come up with words on the I can't come up with words that fast. I have to sit and think about what I'm going to say in the order that I want to say it, and how I should pronounce it, because it's weird. Okay, I don't know, because if I start talking like this, it is easier because I don't have to think about the accent, but it feels, for me at least, it feels weird. Like every time that I started to every time that I have, when I was a kid, every time that I heard the English language on a video was from someone usually that had an American accent. So naturally, and since I was a kid and I was learning that, I kind of learned the American way of speaking this language. And I don't know if I have the right pronunciation, but through all the content of YouTube videos that I have consumed in my life, I have this kind of accent as like a natural accent for me. So trying to not focus in the pronunciation and just trying to think about the words, it's harder actually than trying to use the accent that I'm most familiar about. It's weird. I would like to have gone to actual English classes. Maybe I wouldn't have had these problems. If I'm getting distracted because that eye is not looking good. I have to fix that. I don't know how to though. Like, I know that's bad, but there's sometimes that you can. Oh look, that doesn't look right, but it doesn't look as bad as it did. It was just the lower eyelash or makeup. I don't know. Maybe it's because of the weight, the visual weight of each side. I don't know. What I'm going to do now is take the whole picture like this, and I'm going to add a filter, enhance, sharpen, because I want to see that texture. Look at that crisp texture. I like the word texture. Textures. Maybe a little bit more textured. Wow, es un montón. It's a lot. Okay. Now, actually, I'm going to go with this. It looks like so crunchy, but look at that noise. Damn. Okay. It looks crunchy, but if I start doing this, it's going to be erased. So, and if I do that, I can focus on the values, because right now this kind of black isn't black at all, and I need it to be here. I have to have black, or kind of a black tone. Here I can use something more of a pinkish color. Oh, that red is good. I'm gonna just and maybe I can use this transparent thing. Maybe on another layer with the multiply. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna make the top of the head a lot more dark, like a lot darker than the actual pink part of the hair. It's so weird to pronounce words in English. Oh, this is the word. This is the song of ice cream sandwich, I think. I don't know. I think this song is from that Wii game of tennis, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know where it's from. Where it is from. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know. I love the sentence, I don't know. The I don't know sentence when people pronounce it like, I don't know. It's so good, man. Like, top tier sentences in English. Like, it has to be like, I don't know. just by the tone you can sense the words that are, you know, it's so good. I don't know. I don't know. Ooh. Now I'm feeling that this face is too round. And the face of the character is like pretty slim. So I should, first of all, the character has this kind of, I don't know what they are. They look like a thing for when you try to the when you have clothing and you I don't know how to say it. It looks like things, but it's kind of a shape. I have to recreate that shape in the hair. Not that exact shape, because it would be not that original, to say the least, but I think I should add that. And I'm thinking that I shouldn't have done the thing of sharpening everything, because man, look at that texture. That's horrible. I'm gonna add that in this whole place. Like Boah. You can do that, okay. Can I go for multiply? And then no, I don't know. Multiply or normal? Normal? Multiply. Maybe multiply, but having this as it, yeah, it's something like this. Yeah, kind of like this. I don't know. Put this, merge all of this, and I'm going to fix that face case. It's getting me. It's getting annoying to see that. Okay. So the same thing. Red tones, kind of in the light area. Let's merge those shapes right here. And let's, now that I want the face to not feel that round, I have to make greater shifts and values. So I'm going to skip the middle value, and I'm going to skip just to this in here, kind of going around the cheekbone, going into the whole side of the mouth or side of the cheek, then going almost black to accentuate that shape. And I'm going to do the same thing with the other side. I'm gonna take kind of a dark value, paste it into the cheek almost, then going to a reddish hue, doing kind of a simple transition. I'm going to be back into the purples to finish that up. And I don't want it to be like a zombie, a total zombie, because she's not. She's not. But I want to have that shape clearly defined, but also with a soft transition. So there's going to be a shadow by occlusion here, and also by direct like it's a core shadow, kind of. I don't know why my brush is feeling like it's too, maybe it was the size, I don't know. It was feeling too, how would you say this? Too soft? I don't know. Gonna shift this into a brighter value just for the lips. The lower lip has this thing on which the transition between the reddish part of the lips and the skin toned part of the lips, it's mainly a soft transition, and it's hard to do that, because at the same time that you have to make that value transition softly, you have to create a hue transition softly too. And that's pretty cool, but that's pretty hard as well. Just as it is right now. Now I want to have brighter tones in the cheeks. No, like more saturated tones on the cheeks, but not brighter actually. I want to go darker. Now that it's all dark, I can go with a lighter tone, go from the outside into the shadows. I'm trying to redefine those shapes again. It's crazy to think about the way that you I don't know what I'm saying. I was trying to say something, I just forgot mid-sentence. Maybe that cheek line that was here wasn't the clear the best the best the best. Man, I'm getting tired. Like I can know that because of my voice. Mostly my eyes, like they are sore as frick, you know. And I'm focusing too much on details. I have to. I'm going to get crazy. I'm gonna. Mal بالملاقو. Yeah, that's more softer. That's a softer transition. It's a better transition overall. I have to do that same thing on the other side. It was like this. Yeah, that's it, that's it. I can make it like with a few brush strokes, I think. Just like that and maybe like that and like that. Maybe add a kind of a shadow on this side. Maybe an even darker shadow for this thing. They look kind of okay. They look okay. I don't have to get this as perfect as possible. I just have to make it functional. I'm wondering, how do art streamers get like a community? Because I don't think I've ever seen an artist that does streams ever built a community only through their only through like only by making streams. I've always seen like people that do streams, obviously, but come from having a lot of followers on Instagram or maybe on Twitter, and they post like, oh my god, I'm going to do a stream, if you want to pass by, you're welcome. I could do that, I think, but I think I could do it, but I'm shy. I don't know. I pretty much comfier if I just stay here and like chill, because I can. It's like drawing by myself. Like it's the same thing, but I get the opportunity to share this with people that don't know me at all, like Megalodon Shark. That's a sick ass name now that I think about it. Megalodon Shark, like X_X. That's a sick ass name. I didn't notice that. Why did I didn't notice it. Yeah. If you see this by tomorrow morning, I think, man, your name it's good. It's good. Man, my name, it reminded me of the name that the username that I had in my Xbox account back when I was playing on Xbox 360. It was cringe, like that one. It's like you have our aura with that name. Mine was like Storm 77. No, it was Storm 999. Like it was it's because in the Spanish community there's a YouTuber called Vegeta 777, and it's one of the biggest YouTubers in the community, and I was such a fan of him when I was a kid, so I wanted to have a similar name. So I want Tormenta 999. It was cringe, but now it's a memory that that's a good memory, dude. I think her face is like it is kind of like that, yeah. I mean that lip, like this shape, I don't know. Okay, I gotta figure this thing out. Okay. Gotta focus. I think most of the music that it's going to be here, it's gonna get copyright striked. Not striked, but I don't have the monetization for a channel this small, but it's going to get muted when I upload this once it's finished. And it's going to be so funny to have the screen and my camera turned on while my voice is completely gone. This is the sound of that song from Studio Ghibli, isn't it? I don't know. I think I'm getting used to talking in English now. Like at the first, and the first hour or so was kind of weird. Now I'm kind of thinking in English. It's weird. I have to practice more, cause even more if I want to aspire and like do my own stuff, like my own paintings and stuff. Eventually, I'll have to meet with people that want to see my work, and I have to communicate the ideas behind my work and how I process them and things like that. And if I can't do it in English, it would be like missed opportunity. It's not going to be the end of the world, obviously, but I would yeah. I don't like how this painting is going. I don't like it at all. I'm almost like going to. I'm like that's almost going to. What? Erased it all. That looks good. Like if I erase just the face, that's the main focus point right now. It looks kind of a good composition. Kind of. Maybe I could add the. Actually, I'm going to do it. I could add this kind of. What is this? Corset that she has, and then put something like this and saturate it in the background. Something like that. Maybe like that, I don't know. it should be kind of like that. Maybe I could make this kind of then rotate this just a little bit. Make this hand a lot smaller, because now that I see it, it's so off. And that's about it. Like, I'll have to keep on iterating and iterating into this idea, because at this moment it's not good, but it can be, so don't worry about it. Just flow with the workflow. What is this song, dude? What is actually this song, dude? I don't know. These songs sound like they are mixes of an AI generated song and at the same time an original song by Nintendo. And I don't know how to feel about that, because they maybe are just an AI copy of a, or an AI iteration of a original Nintendo song. But I'm not that big of a fan, that big of a fan of Nintendo to know about that. I just kind of feel that I've seen some videos that say that Nintendo is kind of being stolen. What am I saying? That Nintendo is being kind of the Nintendo music, it's being kind of used to make AI songs about the same Wii songs that we all love and cherish, and turn into kind of refritos. How would you say that? Refritos? The same thing, but refried things. Refried songs. Deep fried. I don't know. Reimagined, but not actually imagined songs of Nintendo. I don't like how this painting is going, and I am so tired. So I think I'm going to end the stream right now. Like, as for now, I like this brush strokes though. I like these ones too. Like, I kind of I should do this, like, I should do this a lot more in this painting, just to meet the kind of the to reimagine what am I saying? I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just saying stuff. Why are you talking like that? I don't know. So good. The word, it's not a word, the sentence, I don't know, it's the best sentence in English history, like, best to ever do it. Man, it's so good. And I'm even, I have to. Oof. I'm gonna copy, paste this thing, because it's kind of not working at all. Yeah, it's more like it. I'm gonna copy this one too. Gonna eyes are also weird. Now, I know that's not true, because the same happens with Latin America. The stereotypes consume other things. Huh. I'm thinking. What am I even talking about? Está tan fea. Well, I think I fucked up. And I give up. I give up. Okay. Me rindo. I give up. That's going to be all for now, for today and forever. No, but I want to finish this thing, but this face, it's just not it. It's just not it, dude. Like, this face is not it. So what I'm going to do is just go and make some time for tomorrow, probably, or maybe finish this thing out of stream. I don't know, but that was all. I'm tired. I want to eat something, and I think it was very good practice, like for talking and stuff. I didn't know someone from India would join the stream, and like that was cool. Like that, maybe that was the least because when I thought of I did set up the stream to have the language on English, so I immediately thought that if someone joined, what it was going to be like from, I don't know, where, New Zealand or something like that, Australia. From India, obviously, in every country there's going to be there's going to be people that talk in English, like, but I didn't expect that. Man, you were so cool. Like, you told me how to use this thing, the new layer from Visible. I didn't think I could use that, or in which purpose I would use that. And now I think I'm going to use that a lot, because I didn't know about that. But yeah, I don't like this painting as how it is for now. Like, I have to make this character, and it doesn't look at all like that character. It looks like, I don't know, it's the face is so round, the nose is so flat. It's like a mix between a human, a totally normal human, and an anime character, and it doesn't feel right. It's so uncanny, like. Or maybe it's just because maybe it's not that bad, and I'm just no, it is that bad. It is that bad, actually. But what I'm going to do, probably off stream, I'm going to finish this thing up. I'm gonna wrap this thing up, and I have to finish the clothing because there is practically no detail in any of this. And the face, mainly, I have to work. I have to work on that. The eyes are so unique that I don't know how to, like, I know that shape of the eyelashes are, how would you say, are just a visual. I mean, they're just the shape. I know what he was trying to do. I know that I don't have to use that shape, that like like wavy shape on the eyelashes to make the eye. I know that I don't have to do that, but I want to do that because it would be so cool if I have like a character that has that unique upper eyelid shape, like wavy and stuff. But I have to stylize this character a lot more if I want to do that without looking grotesque as like it is now. So yeah, that's about it. I'm going to work on that, and maybe if I finish this thing up, or if I advance it a lot more, I'm going to make a stream again to show the progress or something, or maybe finish this other one up. I'm happier with this one. I like the eyes. Maybe I don't like that eye that much, but it has a lot more. It is a lot more grounded than this one. This one is rushed, I think. So I have to work a little bit more on this. But yeah, not every yeah. So that's all. I want to finish that. Maybe I should add this reference to the other one. I don't know. Okay, so that's all. Yeah. Oh, I did have this painting on the stream. I don't know if that's. No, I don't think that's a painting. Like, I don't know. Well, maybe. I didn't know that it was in there. Well, no, I did. I didn't know, but I didn't know that it's visible. I don't know if YouTube can censor the whole video because of that. I don't believe so. Yeah, it's like an artistic nude. So okay. So yeah, I don't know. That's about it. Thank you all the people that came in the stream and passed by. I don't know if any of y'all are going to see this after it's finished, but I don't know. Okay, so that was all. Bye.